So we have this Red Knight, which is pretty awesome looking. Definitely inspired a lot by Shovel Knight, the game. But here we go with the Red Knight. We also have this new guy named Plague. He's awesome, awesome attacks. I did a lot of elementals here, so I did a Storm Elemental, and these are kind of more or less almost like a spell. So as soon as you play it, it's discarded, but it does damage to your creatures across the way. So I mean, pretty cool. We also have the the water elemental down here. We also have, I know, an air one, and then a fire elemental, which is really awesome. But to the actual name of the game here, so I really wanted to show you guys this brand new game called Spellbook that I created. So without further ado, Spellbook. Awesome card game. Haven't printed anything out, still working on some of it. I definitely want to do some play testing with this one. But awesome new template that I created. It's taken me a little bit to create, but what we have is up in the top we have the actual name of the spell. The spell is called Ashes. To the right of that we have the mana cost. So this costs 2 mana, so on your turn you actually get 3 mana each turn. It can go up, and certain spells can actually raise your mana up, not permanently, but give you extra mana on your turn. So then we have the main picture right there in the center. To the left and right of that, we also have these different element types. So these different elements are more or less effects. It's kind of hard to explain, but so we have a fire, and then we have just underneath that we have light with those angel wings, and then down below that we have electricity. And then we're going to go straight across from that to the right. Poison. Up above that, that single skull, that's your death. And then just above that is freeze or ice. Not freeze, but ice. So as you can see, 5 out of the 6 of those are kind of dimmed out. One of them is only colored right now. That's because Ashes is a fire spell. So it's a fire attack spell, which is what you can see there underneath the actual picture. Underneath that is there's a 3. And then a wand. The wand represents attack. So this does 3 attacks. So you play this, it costs 2. You play it, 3 attack. It also has a little ability there called burn. So opponent discards 1 random spell from their hand. So I'm gonna go down through some of these, and I'll show you guys a couple of them. So this one's an attack spell. This one's also an attack spell, and as you can see now, this is 2 different types of attacks. Kind of spell. So it's a death spell and a poison spell. Then you have Blizzard, which is an ice spell. Bolt, ice, cancel. Here's an awesome new type here for you guys to look at. So Protect. Protect is an awesome one. So if somebody wanted to try to cast Bolt at me, I can throw down a Protect. The shield represents both not only what kind of attack it is, but also what it's guarding. So what you see here is what Protect usually does is, Protect spell will only protect attack spells. So if somebody tried to cast Bolt at me, I can block it with Protect, because obviously it shows that I can block a lightning attack or an electric attack. Also with Cancel, it could also block any heal spells that you're trying to cast on yourself, which is pretty cool. Got Chain Lightning, and there's that one that I was talking about. It has Recharge down at the bottom, so gain +1 mana this turn, which that's an opportunity for at least 4 mana. Unfortunately, you're going to use 2 of it to go back down, but it'll give you some extra mana there to work with. Cure. Here's that heal spell I was talking about. So heal spells can heal life, obviously, if you start off with 20 life, but it could also do some other things, and we'll see that. Equipment, this isn't a spell, obviously. Again, that shield is representing what you're guarding. So right there, it's guarding +1 defense or guard against your death or dark types. So it does cost 1 mana to present, though. Death Trap, so we've got trap spells as well. So these will be flipped upside down. So as soon as your opponent goes to do a dark spell at you, or a dark attack spell at you, you can flip this one over to cancel any one dark spell the opponent plays, which is pretty cool. They're simple traps, but it does the job. Jericho, an awesome electric type. So this is pretty much a 7. That's the highest the game goes. Like I said, you have 20 life, so it's that's pretty important spell there, especially with the cost of 3 to cast. Disintegrate, Dispel, another Protect spell, Attack, Dragon. Here's a summon spell. Summon spells are awesome. This is obviously a fire type of a summon spell. What this does is it sits in front of you, and the opponent must attack your summon spells before they can try to attack you. So if you've played, I don't know, Hearthstone or Hearthfire or whatever it's called, it's kind of like your taunting. So if you got your creature out there that has taunt, the opponent must kill your taunt one before he can try to attack you or any of your other creatures. Same thing with summon spells. All summon spells are like this. Downside is these aren't regular creatures in regular games. I'm not making another C&D. What I did here is literally all he does is just stand out there and takes the hit. He's just taking damage so you don't. So he doesn't do any attacking. Dragon's Breath. Now there's an attack. Attack spell, there you go, 5, pretty awesome. Earthquake, 3. Now the cool thing is this actually isn't a type at all, and it's also unblockable. So can't use any protect spells against an Earthquake. Ember, Empower. Here's one where it's a 0 cost to cast it at all, 0 mana, and you're actually gaining a mana when you play this spell. It's awesome. And again, this is a heal spell, so this is a different type of heal spell. You also see heal spells that will also give you one, or allow you to draw one extra card, and those are usually the dark type. And we'll see that here shortly. Energize, another gain +1 mana. Energy Aura. Entropy destroys an equipment card of your opponents. Here's a wall. It's only guarding 2 different types of magic there. Exhume, here we go. So dark type, it's actually got 1. That spell book represents a card. So you actually draw 1 card here. Falling Star, another huge hitter, and that is 7 damage. Fire Punch, Fire Robe. Got robes for every type. We also have a Wizard Hat, which actually defends all of them. So that one's awesome. And I'll kind of go through a couple more of these. Don't want to make this too long. Horror, which is awesome. Ice Cage, Ice Robe, Ice Spear, Ice Wall. Illness, awesome attack. This is a poison attack. Haven't shown really any of those yet. Infection, another one, back to back there. Inferno, this is good. Gain +2 attack on the next spell attack you cast, which is awesome because 0 mana is used for this, so that's an awesome one. Invisible, protecting against everything. Here's a heal spell. Life Drain. And I'll scroll down a little bit more. Another equipment card. Fire, light, and electricity, +1 attack. On anything that you cast that's fire, light, or electricity, you're going to get +1 for that, so that's awesome. And then we got Thorn Trap, another trap card. We got Tidal Wave, which is awesome. Tornado, Toxic Wave, Trent, another summon card, or summon spell there. Volcano, another unblockable one, which is awesome. Vortex, this removes all opponents' summon and trap spells from play. That just wipes everything clean. It does have a pretty expensive cost, but if they're really stacking everything against you, it's a pretty good idea to use that. Then we got Water Bolts, and then there's that Wizard Hat. So please like, subscribe, comment down below. If you want to see more of this game, or if you have any suggestions or any questions about it, please leave any comments down below, and I'll definitely get back to you as soon as I can. Also, I do want to let you guys know that I have started a new channel called TCG News. Please like, subscribe, and comment on that. All I'm trying to do is get your guys' names out there. So TCG News, look it up, check it out. Awesome channel. Trust me, if you're a TCG creator, you want to check it out. All right, thanks a lot, and I want to see you. I'm going to see you next time.